And welcome back to Flexible Games, where we are playing FortressCraft Evolved Mega Factory. Getting close. I've got gold up and running. We have gold coming in, we have nickel, and we have titanium over there, lithium, copper, tin, iron. We got so much stuff coming in. I think it's time, though, take a little reprieve from all of that and give Spiderbot a little bit of love and attention. Let's see here. We got a lot of noise outside, which is really annoying. I thought it was all over. But let's see. Right in here, this is a 15 by 15 structure. So we want to make sure we have a little bit of leeway here. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Okay, let's butt up right against that, and then we can control click the rest of these. And then the final one I like to do. Yay! Okay, for this, we're actually going to use a huge storage hopper, if we can, because now we're getting a little bit of resources. We can afford one of these, because they just unload faster into Spiderbot. So now he is beelining for his Spiderbot base, which is what we want. So we're going to put the huge storage hopper right here, and that will be where his power cores go. We're going to be charging them back here a little ways. I wanted to put this by the lithium for reasons, and let's see here. I want to put this right in here. That's 4. So that's 1, 2, 3, 4. 1 down there, 1 here, and here for solar. Lots of power. Obviously, I will probably need to upgrade those to organics when the time comes. Or as soon as I can, anyway. Time is ripe for it anyway. So we're going to need the Spiderbot core charger. And it needs lithium coils. So we need a extrusion plant and a coiler plant. And let's put all of these into... let's see. I don't want a huge backlog of these. Well, I guess a half storage hopper would not hurt. Let's put it back in here. And then the coiler and all of that stuff can come back here. Now, I keep forgetting whether or not these can handle let's base it off of this one here. If they can load off of a conveyor, or if they absolutely have to have a hopper. And if they can unload onto a conveyor, that would be the best. Okay, they can. Now, can they unload? And it looks like it's a pretty good amount of power. Let's wait a couple seconds. And it can output just like that. Okay, that is excellent. So we also want to set up a little hopper, remove only. We want to toss his gun in there. And I do believe I crafted it. There it is, Spiderbot Blaster. And it loads it, and it should appear right below him. So there it is. He's excited, you can tell. Can you tell he's excited? He's just like, oh my god, finally. You're finally showing me some love. Let's see here. Conveyor belts. And get those in. And finally get these in. Now, granted, we're only putting in, what is this? 22, 44, 45, 90 power. And each one of these requires 33. So we can't quite do it full speed. Okay, Spider Bro, you are the man. With the tricky hoppers, it's able to update really, really fast, which is nice. So now he's got 12,000 whole power, and we should be able to defend quite a bit. Maybe not too much. I mean, the bosses or the bugs have more health. We are in hard mobs, so that is a situation that we're gonna have to deal with. We may need an extra coiler because it looks like I can't quite keep up. We got an empty coiler here, so I can take that, put a hopper there as a little bit of a buffer, and one more extrusion and coiler. And we should be able to smash this one out of the park here. And I'm gonna... Oh, and I just ran out of conveyors. That is amazing. How crazy that timing was. The very last conveyor I wanted to make. So we're gonna shove that right into there, and that should keep it well stocked. It looks like our power isn't doing too bad. These things are all powered up. Ooh, there, that one gets one. And this one ran out there. And what's great about this one huge storage hopper, it holds 200, and so when he is completely empty and he comes back here, he needs 150 of them. So he'll immediately soak up 150 of them, leaving 50 in there, and then this thing can just sit and refill back up again. And it's completely solar powered. Our Spider Bro is completely solar powered, just like our Arthur. I think Spider Bro needs a mask or something. That would be a big mask. Might look weird. So how much power? He's got 41,000 power already. That is awesome. There we go. A little bit of extra power. Coilers are doing their job. I'm getting some more resources here. And oh yeah, there it is. Delivery. Excellent. Looks like my iron is refilling. Yep, it's a little slow. I don't have any upgraded or motors or any plasma fuel heads or anything like that in there right now. So it is a little slow, but it's a steady stream of resources, which is what we need, because we are really low on gold because of all the gold we've been using. And it was the last one to be automated, so... And I put our extra smelter that we had over there on gold just to boost that up, but it quickly runs out of material. So I might actually want to put a huge storage hopper on that, because I told you I would eventually start upgrading these. So get a huge storage hopper, that way there's 200 in there when this thing goes back down. Because it's loading like 16 at a time, which is not many. But to boost up the drill motors down where I'm mining, I'm going to have to be sending more power down. Right now I'm only basically sending 10 power per second down to nickel, gold, and titanium. And each one of those is taking 2 power per second. So right now it's fine. As soon as I start upgrading those drill motors though, we will quickly run out of power because it dramatically increases the amount of power needed. How much? 4 free slots, and this just traveled down there. That's pretty fast though, but it only will load up with like 300 or something like that, which is unfortunate. Alright, well, Spiderbot, good old Spiderbot over here is a happy camper. He's almost got 80, look at that, 84,000 power. So let's see what research we can do to kind of upgrade his power, or upgrade his firepower even more. So if we look at intermediate Spiderbot defenses, 12 complex, 15 intermediate. That's kind of a weird... So 12 complex, 15 intermediate. Okay, 15 intermediate would be 30. And then 90. And then the other one, 12, would be complex. That would be 24. And then times that by 3. 24, 48, 72. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 2. That should be good to go there. So everything is kosher. I definitely am going to want to start moving all of this over to where all my bars and stuff are, but I'd like to know how I'm going to lay out my main bus here. I'm thinking of building, because of our tin over here, because of our tin, I think I'm going to have to build this direction. So all of our ores are going to come off of this whole smelting operation, come down and over, and it's all going to go this direction. I have no idea what kind of ores or anything are over here. Looks like there's a... Holy Jesus, that's a lot of copper. Holy cow. I am very curious on how much copper that is. $18 million copper right there. Not bad. Not bad at all. Whew, that was a lot of copper. Okay, what else do we have back in here? Looks like there's quite a substantial... Well, not really. It's really thin tin vein right here. And looks like there's some more coal back in here. But for the most part, there's not a whole lot, which is what I'm looking for. So I'm going to have to get my excavation on here again, start clearing stuff out, get ready for the main factory push, because I'm going to have the bus going in, and it's going to go into basically a building, and there's going to be one line for every ore, and it's going to have a space of one in between, so they don't crosstalk. And then when I need to split something off, I'm going to be using a hopper to do that. And I'll even kind of peek at the mods. I'm pretty sure there's a mod that is like the splitter in Factorio, where it will split material off. I'm not 100% sure on that, so don't quote me, but I think there's something like it. I haven't tried it at all yet, so I am anxious to see if that is a thing. Hoping it is, because that would really save the day. Look at that, all that titanium. Oh, beautiful. So nice. And Spiderbot is doing good. Our power, yeah, this power just died. But he is almost full. And once he's full, he'll leave. Or if we get an attack. He has to have at least 6,000 power before he'll leave. If there's no attack, then he'll just stay there until he's full. So we got 24 minutes until the next attack. We're good. I need to kickstart this research if I haven't already. So we are still processing. Looks like we've got good supply of everything going in. How many of these do we have built up? We didn't have very many. But again, we don't really have a whole lot to do. So that research will actually finish really fast. And I think we might have enough eyeballs, to actually build that weapon right away. So let's see here. 12 of those left. 25 of those. I'm really anxious to get this all automated so I can just kick a research going and let it process. Let's see, what power is it active? Look at that, 43 power per second with that infused coal. That is a lot of power that we are generating just from coal. That's a crazy amount of power. Look at that. We're already down to the last 6 pods. That is impressive. And we've got a little bit more iron to process. They kind of go back and forth between the two different ores, it seems. Yeah, see, one of each, and then it can process 2 really fast. Because it'll process the iron one, and then it'll bring in a lithium one, and it'll be able to process that one right away. So the last 3 just took like a couple minutes for it to actually process. And here we go. The last 2. And here comes the last PCB for Spiderbot. We might need a couple of the Mark II turrets. I think it's a Mark II. And then the final upgrade for him, actually, I think uses BFLs, if I'm not mistaken. So we collected that research. Do we have to unlock it? Did I miss it? No, I didn't. There it is, Spiderbot cannon. There's the refinery controller. Refinery vac component. Well, I was wondering why I couldn't find those. They changed the icons on them. Okay, Spiderbot cannon. We have an unknown material on the Spiderbot cannon. Don't know what that is, but we're going to need plastic, and we're not even close to making plastic right now. So I guess that will have to do it for this episode. And I thank you for watching, and I will see you next time.